So I decided to get the boys together once again to talk about the NFL, and we decided to do a mock draft this year. At the time that we had done this draft, the Chiefs had not traded their pick to the Ravens for Orlando Brown in return. So again, please bear that in mind. Give us a share, give us a like, enjoy the video, and let's see if you agree with some of the picks that we have just made for your particular team. Give us a shout. Hit us up in the comments and let us know what you think of what we decided for your team. Four of us, we're about to do the mock draft of 2021. As we have split this down, we have split it to 8 teams each. Ryan will have 1 to 8. Tynas will have 19 to 16, 9 to 16. Kieran will have 17 to 24, and I will be ending it with 25 to 32. Um, if anyone wants to trade, we'll just say trade, and you'll pick teams and switch. So let's see whose draft board gets screwed over. King, you're on the clock.
Alright, so number one's pretty easy. Jags are going to take Trevor Lawrence
Yeah.
from Clemson State. Generational talent, as they say. See how he does with the rebuilding of the offensive line and stuff up there. At number 2, I'm going against the grain. I have the New York Jets taking Justin Fields out of the Ohio State University. A lot of people got Zach Wilson going there, but in terms of the Jets playing in New York, I think it's a bit too big for Zach Wilson at this stage. Justin Fields has played in a lot more bigger games. And, historically, he's always been considered rival to Trevor Lawrence. So I think it's fair to take him there, number 2. Number 3, 49ers. I got them taking Zach Wilson out of BYU.
Yeah, but they have none of the scouting teams going to see Zach Wilson for 49ers. They've only gone to see Trey Lance, Fields, and Wilson. Not Wilson. Mac Jones.
This is what I'm taking.
Okay.
Mel Kiper don't know
Zach
shit.
Wilson's going to the 49ers.
Who?
He gets a year to sit behind Jimmy G, kind of build his craft, and Shanahan gets a mobile-ish quarterback, which he can kind of protect around in the run-centric offense that he runs. 4 for the Falcons. I have them taking Trey Lance.
So you told you.
Wait, what? Hold on.
He's going to take Trey Lance.
I told you he's going to take every single QB in the top 6, man.
But they're not taking Trey Lance.
Trey Lance at 4.
They're taking Trey Lance. They're taking Kyle Pitts.
Oh, wow.
Taking
Kyle Pitts.
Taking Trey Lance at 4.
Okay.
He's gonna sit for 2 years behind Matt Ryan because they can't get out of his contract.
The only reason you've taken Trey Lance is so that you can put Kyle Pitts to the Dolphins, and that's the truth.
Yeah.
It's the only reason you've gone QB at 4, bro.
That is.
Bro, I see.
On the level.
Wow. Okay.
No, to be honest, I did think if I wasn't gonna take QB, it was gonna be Trey.
So, Micah, you might as well stop recording this.
I think Trey Lance needs a couple of years.
I was gonna stop recording this because this is.
Couple of years.
Oh, okay.
That's why they're live, isn't it?
All right, King, carry on.
Kyle Pitts Lance needs a couple of years, so he's gonna sit behind Matt Ryan.
But they need to win. They've got old motherfuckers on that team. They're trying to win.
Exactly.
They're paying a lot of money to
Just wait. This guy's
the problem.
This guy's going to take Matt Jones.
The thing is, no one wanted to trade the 4. I would have been primed to trade the Falcons at 4 because really they need defense more than anything.
Okay.
It's not the offense that lost them games last season; it was their defense.
In that
True.
division, you need to put up points, man. You need to put up points in that division.
You do,
Fuck a
but
defense
you
in
also
that
do
division.
need the defense though, because they had leads.
They put up points last year,
they
but they
had
just
leads
couldn't
last
defend
year.
anyone.
Yeah, they had a lot of leads last year, and then they
There's no
fucked it up.
there's no top 5 defender this year in the draft, so I want to trade up.
Like
So
a week,
we'll take the guy
like
for
2
the
weeks
future.
ago, you were saying that Farley was going to go 4.
Me? Nah, that wasn't me.
Probably, yeah.
That was not me, boy.
That was you, bro.
He said
You're like, the
Farley's
Falcons are going
four.
to take Farley, and I was like, what kind of
Oh,
jokes are you
God.
smoking?
Nah, they didn't trade that. I guarantee they're either trading back or they're taking Trey Lance.
They're taking Carl Pitts, man. The second best player in the
Taking
draft.
Carl Pitts.
Second best player in the
Hey,
draft.
hey, hold up. Hey, it is his selection. That's who he wants to take. We
I'm
have
just waiting for Tynas to take his bit of paper and just throw it out.
I told you,
Fuck this shit.
All right. Oh wow.
Or Bengals at 5.
Jones?
Not even. It was a toss up between Penei Sewell and Rashawn Slater, but I took Slater because last year the Bengals took Jonah Williams at pick number 11, and he actually plays tackle. I think they'll slide him out to tackle and they'll use Rashawn Slater inside to protect Joe Burrows and that
So you've gone Slater.
disrupted ACL.
Well, talk about my draft board getting.
If they don't go offensive
agree
line, if they don't go offensive line, they'll take Pitts.
I,
For sure.
the logic behind the pick.
They like to throw Burrow to the wolves, innit?
Yeah. So
I agree with the logic behind the pick of going O-line, but I think they will go to rather than Slater.
Yeah, probably.
Only because they took Jonah Williams last year. That's the only reason that I put Slater over Sewell.
Yeah, but who do they
Yeah,
got?
but at the end of the day, you can never have too many good tackles. You play him left or right. If you move Sewell to the right, that's fine.
But Slater can play tackle as well.
Yeah, he can.
Just more versatile.
Yeah, I'm not denying that, but I think that you're going to take a tackle. You take the best player available, which is probably going to be Sewell. But no, I don't disagree with them going O-line.
It's a toss up.
Yeah,
but
that makes sense.
I actually had the arrows pointing back and forth between the two of them, and I just set on Slater.
So remember when I said
at 6.
Remember when I said hold up. Remember when I said that he was gonna fuck up my draft board, yeah?
I thought slow.
Alright, go on.
Dolphins 6 are going to take Pitts if he's there.
Oh, what a surprise.
Dolphins 6 going to take Pitts if he's there.
What a surprise.
Like I said, it
King
depends.
was a Patriots
It really
fan.
depends.
King was a Patriots fan. Somehow Pitts would fall to 50.
Pick sponsored by
Lions at 7. I've got them taking Jamar Chase, which is
Oh,
best wide receiver in this draft by far, in my opinion.
Oh, wait,
And then the
receiver by far.
to drop that far down as well.
Chase to 7. It's not that
I
far.
don't think he'd go past Dolphins.
I don't think he was gonna pass Bengals, to be honest.
Because the Bengals got Higgins and Boyd. Were doing very well.
The Bengals just want to throw the ball without any protection, so.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, the Bengals.
Yeah, but I'm being a sensible GM. I'm getting them protection because.
Yeah, exactly. Your man went down with a busted knee. All that shit. As soon as he went down, that whole team went to.
True.
That is why I took them with offensive line.
Worst offensive line, that's going to happen, isn't it?
Yeah, if he's as good a quarterback as everyone says he is, then he can
protect why he's not protecting
do with what he has, rather than them having to constantly pump picks into either getting Jalen Waddle or Devontae Smith or whatever. You protect him.
Yeah, no, that's why I didn't take Pitts with the Bengals, isn't it? Because they're all good having all weapons.
100% agree.
That's fair.
Yeah, Chase to the Lions because Jared Goff has no weapons currently. Golladay's gone, and
Okay, but question:
Jones is gone as well.
why Chase over someone like Jalen Waddle?
He had a better year, innit?
I think Chase
I
is more. I
guess
think Chase
the way
is the
that-
more complete receiver.
Okay. I guess the way that I see it is you can't really go wrong with
Either one.
maybe Devontae Smith. I think
I
the wide receiver.
think Devontae Smith's a bit too undersized.
Yeah, I think they want a big body out wide.
I think if the Lions had Golladay still, or they had someone else with Devontae Smith, it'll be all right. But it's just going to be Devontae Smith.
No, fair enough.
Yeah, I guess maybe, but
I honestly don't think he's going to be as good or as open in the NFL against bigger corners
He'll
press.
he'll
Why he's
build
got,
up.
innit?
He'll build up to the size that he needs to, man.
No, I don't think he's
No.
putting much size on.
That's why I took Chase. I think Chase is the best receiver.
Fair.
Then Panthers at 8.
No,
I got
fair
them taking Saul. It could have been Slater. Would have been flip flop between them and the Bengals, but Panthers will be ecstatic if Saul drops to them at 8.
wait. Who have you got?
Who?
What's that?
They Saul at 8 to the Panthers.
Okay, cool. Sorry, my sound's a bit funny, so
O-line. Not bad. Well, that the first 8 picks has definitely shooken up everyone else's.
Yeah, so we got Trevor Lawrence, Justin Fields 2, Zach Wilson 3.
so basically he's got Lawrence 1, Fields 2,
Zach
Wilson
3.
Wilson 3, Trey Lance 4,
Trey Lance 4,
Slater 5.
5.
Pitts.
Yeah, I
Pitts-
can't see none of
Pitts-
you though.
Pitt 6. Chase
No, I can.
7th to Lions.
7th, yeah.
And Saul
And,
O-lineman to
still 8.
Panthers.
Ryan, try to reconnect him.
Is he reconnecting? Yeah.
Right, Tynas.
9 to 6.
Oh yeah, 9 Broncos. I was gonna go QB, but the QB surprisingly has gone Falcons. There's probably what Ryan was after, trying to trade up to Falcons to get so Trey Lance to drop down. Right now he's gone QB, linemen are gone. I'll go with Micah Parsons at Penn State linebacker.
Ooh.
Fuck you.
He wasn't my first 2 picks, but yeah, the left tackles are gone, QB's gone, and so
The draft's
it's
destroyed.
Oh my god, damn it.
Skip is having to adjust. Skip.
I think all of us have to adjust now.
Cowboys.
I think there's only going to really be one pick for the Cowboys.
Yeah, Patrick Surtain, get the best corner. I thought Surtain might have gone to Panthers beforehand, and he would have to go for JC Horn, but
Best player available, mate. Best player available.
the best player available, nice and easy. Next, Giants. Or what receiver do I go with? What did I have for Giants?
Let's go for the elite separator.
Yeah.
I'll go Jalen Weddle.
My man.
Slot guy. They got a few receivers there. They got Golladay, wasn't it? So
Yeah, they got
have someone work in the middle of the field.
They got Evan Ingram. They got Sterling Sharp. I think, you keep putting weapons around Daniel Jones and
He should be able to do
you see if
something.
they're
Their defense was all right.
the QB that they think he is.
He should be able to do something with all the weapons.
Yeah,
that
give
they've
him
got
some,
around.
give him some bodies, a lot of receivers. Saquon Barkley coming back. If he's back to his best, then
Yeah.
right, might be.
I guess O-line would be a good pick as well, but
Yeah, I mean, again, not really good pick a guard at 10 or 11.
No, unless he's Quinton Nelson, then no.
Yeah. Eagles. Eagles. Devontae Smith is there.
You think Smith?
Devontae Smith to Eagles. It's a toss up again. Receiver or cornerback.
I think receiver's the only pick really.
It would be.
I mean, you've got to get some weapons for your QB, ain't you?
Yeah. The QB battle they got there.
Is it really?
You can't be relying on.
Oh, no.
You can't be relying on Alshon Jeffrey, innit?
Yeah, I mean, there's so many in the last 2-3 years from that Eagles team. Eagles can go really any way. Corner, edge. The defense isn't very good. So, we got left Chargers. Chargers go corner and they can get JC Horn.
They're going for Horn.
Yeah, JC Horn corner.
Thanks a lot, King.
Oh,
King just my whole fucking job
See,
was destroyed.
that was me. I said they probably wouldn't go corner.
Again,
So you've got a new QB and some protection.
But the
probably
O-line
would have gone.
But the
Again.
O-line has been the O-line was pretty decent last year. He was able to get the ball off
injuries.
early. Like he doesn't hold the ball very long.
I think Chargers could trade up to the Panthers and get the second tackle. They could also trade down with Bears on the spot. Again, at the minute, this one is like play available really.
At the minute, I see a QB there. So Bears hoping, fingers crossed.
I keep in my eyes, the QB wasn't going to be here because 49ers in my head taking Mac Jones, and then there's no one else in the top 15 that wants Mac Jones.
True.
I guess you still have Trey Lance floating around. Either Trey Lance or Justin Fields, one of the two.
Those two would drop, and then you could say
I guess
Lions.
he would have gone one of those with the Broncos, wouldn't he?
Broncos would have taken QB just because
they don't trust him.
Yeah,
just because Drew Lock is not the one.
They don't trust him.
And John Elway will keep drafting QBs until he dies because
he loves QBs.
You just keep throwing shit at the wall and hope that something sticks.
I mean, they got a decent roster considering they've got no QB and they got John Elway as the general manager.
Okay. Vikings. Ooh, this one's actually kind of hard. The O-line's decent. The defense is kind of good.
No, I'm going down O-line. Micah Parsons has been drafted, then edge or guard. We'll go Asia Varataka from guard from USC.
I knew you were going to struggle. What's his name? Oh. That's a fair pick. Fair pick, man.
That is a decent pick.
And it takes us to Patriots.
Yeah, let's see what the fanboy's gonna pick for the Patriots, huh?
Again.
Trade. Right, so seeing as I'm the Bears, plan is seeing as who you got picked after this?
Cardinals.
Yeah. Okay, Laura. I'm the Bears. I can't sit and wait anymore.
Yeah.
That's 15. So,
yeah.
think it's pretty predictable what the Bears need. So, I'm trading up to 15, take all my picks, take whatever you want, basically.
Bruh.
You just like look at my roster and say you want him, and him, because I'll take Mac Jones.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah. I agree. Pat's to trade down if Mark Jones is there.
I reckon Bill will take a first this year, second next year, and a third this year.
I think Mark
We'll
Jones.
call it. Right, so you take my 20th pick.
Yeah.
I'll take Mac Jones with your pick. Yeah.
Okay.
Not the way you do business, my guy.
Yeah, but again, I think if a Trey Lance again falls that far, I don't think Patriots would pass up a Trey Lance.
Definitely.
I don't think they might. Again, I don't think they'll pass up a Mac Jones, but it's the Patriots.
The issue that I have is that a lot of people are saying, Patriots are going to take a QB, and Bill Belichick's been out to pro days and stuff. It's all an elaborate game.
Yeah, or
all an elaborate game.
It is what Bill does, and it trades back and gets a corner.
Exactly. Trades back and then takes some unknown cornerback at the top of the second round that gets cut 3 weeks later.
I mean, they can all this talk about Patriots could do it differently this year. Robert Kraft coming out, we could do it differently. We've got to be better in the draft.
No. So they have done it differently. Literally, they've spunked all the cash.
Yeah.
But they've taken a lot of the positions that were weak.
Yeah, but that's the thing. These positions they were weak and better now.
I think based on what they say with he has faith in Cam Newton. He wants to give him weapons. I reckon if you trade down this year, and if Cam Newton doesn't work out this year, you take those picks that you get from this year's trade and you trade quarterback next year. If Cam Newton works out, you pay the man and you move on.
That's why they're making a pick now, because the QBs are there's a pretty deep QB class. They might take one now to let him sit for a year.
Yeah, I don't know. I see it. I don't know. Being as a Patriots fan for years, it's always been like, we've got this pick. We're going to take this guy. We don't. I think the only pick taken that I've agreed with is Gerard Mayo recently. Obviously, like Vince Wilfork and Richard Seymour back in the days or whatever, but
Okay. Cardinals. What do they even?
Cardinals, corner, receiver, O-line, running back. Who got left? I haven't even looked. I wasn't even sure I had. No, I do have Cardinals. Greg Newsome, apparently, at corner.
Are you taking the corner?
Greg Newsome. Cornerback from Northwestern.
Yeah, no, but I'm seeing a name of a cornerback that hasn't been taken yet, which is worrying because he's not supposed to drop this far, and that's Caleb Farley.
Yeah, I was looking at that. I didn't expect him to put in that far.
He was. There was a lot of hype around the beginning of the draft, but he's dropped off a lot of people's boards.
Yeah, I think it's because his pro day. Didn't he have a bad pro day?
Yeah, wasn't he really slow?
Was it not as expected?
Yeah, I thought it was like he had a really slow. Someone had really slow 40 wasn't expected.
But then the issue is that because of no combine, like.
But it's running a straight line, man. It doesn't matter if it's a combine or not.
Yeah, but you know what?
Okay, so go through your picks again.
So we had Broncos at 9, Micah Parsons, 10, Patrick Surtain for Cowboys, 11, Giants, Jalen Waddle, 12, Devontae Smith for Eagles, 13, Chargers, J.C. Horn, Vikings, Elijah Vern Tucker, 15, Mark Jones, with Bears, and then Greg Newsome the second, because so many fucking seconds in this draft. The Cardinals.
Well, a lot of people like to give their children their names.
I just see there's a Asante Samuel Jr. I'm surprised he's not a second.
Well, he's a junior, isn't it? So technically, he is a second.
He's a second.
Oh yeah, Asante Samuel Jr.
He is a second.
Playing corner is like his dad.
Okay, so
Raiders.
Right, Raiders. I think it's pretty obvious looking at this board that there's one person that they need to take. We got rid of a load of O-line, did away Rodney Hudson, etc., etc. So 17th pick, I'll take Christian Darrisaw.
No, fuck you.
You're not
And
going
the thing is, it's just like it's not even a decision.
I know. Oh my
It's
god.
not only is it a position of need, it's best player available.
Yeah.
It's
But
pretty
if
much.
the Raiders, they probably won't do that.
Okay, so
Really.
that's the Raiders at 17. So Miami at 18. Was looking at wide receiver, but we took Collins at 6. Somehow he fell to 6 and we took him. So I think my pick at 18 is going to be Travis Etienne, running back from Clemson.
Okay, that actually I actually don't disagree with that one actually. That one actually sounds pretty.
Running back by committee is all well and good, but got a fairly good O-line. Got Pitts, you've got Devontae Parker. We picked up Will Fuller. So, we've got weapons. The only thing that we're missing is someone that we can give the ball to 15, 20 times a game.
And run it down their throats.
Could be versatile. Catch the ball out of the backfield. I think I'd rate him slightly higher than Najee Harris, but that's just me. So, yeah, Travis was my pick for 18. Right, this is where I struggle now. So, Washington football team.
I don't think.
Oh, who do I take?
Team that
from
could have
there?
traded.
Need a tackle, need linebackers, need a safety, and I need a cornerback. Well, need a cornerback, and Caleb Farley's still on the board. So, Washington team taking Caleb Farley.
Sure, saw that one.
But he's 19, but I think that's pretty self-explanatory, really. Best player. We'll go for him.
That's fair. Patriots.
Indy at 21. Oh no, so Patriots. Yeah, go on.
Yeah. Who did Patriots pick?
What we
Don't
got
pick,
now?
they trade down again.
Who got linebacker? Xavier Collins.
Oh,
Xavier
Tulsa.
Collins.
Oh, I don't know, man.
It would have been good to have Micah Parsons at linebacker, but
No, fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah, man. But
there was some hype around him going to Patriots.
yeah,
Maybe just the rumors, but if you trade down, it's gonna be defense, really, isn't it? Got receivers. So you're taking quarterback in the second or third round now. Tight end, no one really there. D line, maybe could have gone D line. Oh yeah, I'll stick with linebacker.
okay. Indy.
Okay, so Collins, fair enough. I'm going to see him off the draft book. Right, so pick 21 is Indy. So can't get this wrong because Micah's going to hate me for a while. Needs O-line, cornerback, and wide receiver.
Most likely going to be O-line.
Well, generally talking tackle. I think 21. I take edge rusher, Michigan, T-Pay.
Wait, what did you just pick?
Edge rusher,
T-Pay.
T-Pay. First edge rusher off the board. I think, I wouldn't say there's a standout talent, but there's a fair grouping of similar level of talent edge rushers. So
Okay.
Yeah, it also
every other position has been absolutely destroyed by now.
Yeah, I couldn't really.
So I take Quitty Pay at 21. That's me.
I'd say he's a decent.
Yeah.
I just because obviously Cazano retired last year, but then we're talking about putting Nelson at tackle, which would be interesting to see what happens.
It's an option. I mean, the only tackle that I've got on my board that I think is worth taking here is Tevin Jenkins.
Yeah.
No, I think it's a bit high. I think you work on that defense, man. That defense is bang on and adding some. Even if he's down, just so you take advantage of the fact that he's an absolute monster. Not fully developed as a mid rusher, but him in on third down, getting to rush the passer. I think that's the pick.
Yeah, I can't agree with it. I can't disagree with that.
Right. 22, the Titans. Oh.
What the hell do they need?
Oh dear. Oh, who have we got left? Right. 22, the Titans. I'll take Rashad Bateman from Minnesota.
Okay.
As highest player left on
What's that?
board.
Davison.
Receiver. I could see that.
Yeah, I mean, there is a need at edge rusher, but I think, need to take the pressure off Derrick Henry a little bit. And Ryan Tannehill's proved that he can spread the ball around and it doesn't hurt to add more weapons.
They've got 2 weapons in tight end and receiver anyway, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Rashad Bateman is my pick for the Titans. New York Jets.
This truffle.
It literally opens up everyone. Literally everyone on the board is available. Just
this truffle.
anyone. It's going to be better than what you have. Right, so Jets, I think at 23 will take Jalen Phillips from Miami, another edge rusher.
Okay.
Based on what I've got left, it's probably best player available. I mean, could do with a running back, could do with cornerbacks, but
they could do with a lot.
Top cornerbacks are off the board already.
I mean,
Isaiah's
very proven what you can do with first round talents at D line. So
yeah, and I mean, at the end of the day, you can pick someone up like Asante Samuel Jr. early in the second round, or someone like Eric Stokes, and I think we've got pick 33 as well.
I think so.
34. So it's second round pick in the second round. So the cornerbacks is going to be there if you really want to go corner.
That's fair.
Right, last but not least for me is the Steelers. No real QBs left on the board to take at this point. No, could do with a tackle, could do with a cornerback. Cornerback. I'm not really sure.
I've got to replace that big bloke in it with his long last name.
Villanova.
Yeah, so I think with this pick, probably looking at O-line. I think Big Ben's got a year left in him. Get him as much protection as possible. So as the Steelers, I'll probably take Tevin Jenkins from Oklahoma State. Would be my pick. I don't think there's anyone else.
Center to replace.
There is one person, but I'm quite surprised that everyone's left him.
There is.
I'm not gonna say him. Let me let Kieran finish this.
No, I've made my pick there anyway, so I think that's it for me. So for me, Leaders at 17 take Darrisaw. Miami take Travis Etienne. Football team take Caleb Farley. I can't even remember who I said Indy would. Oh, Quitty Pay for Indy. Take Rashad Bateman. Let's take Jalen Phillips. And Steelers take Tevin Jenkins.
Whew, okay, so this is even harder than I thought now. Crap. Okay, so the Jags at 25. I did have them taking O linemen. I had Christian Darasaw or Rashad Slater. Well, that's gone now. So,
Slater,
How do you think Rashawn Slater's going to fall that
I
far?
don't know, but
man
I'll
doesn't
just
need a
take.
tackle talent.
It's like, what kind of drugs are you smoking?
The no drugs. But I have the I
Sorry, no drugs,
have
Daniels.
I have the Jags taking a safety, Tevin Mohering from TCU. Safety, just the division's gonna be a tough one, so I assume that they're gonna take someone to jump into that backfield, easy to go straight into it. That's what I'm going with that one. The Browns, I had either edge rusher, inside D lineman, or a cornerback. Well, JC Horn's gone, so I thought that he would have gone there. With the edge rusher, I don't think they need him as much anymore with Clowney like being signed there for the year at least. Maybe that will work out. But I do have the Browns taking Peyton Turner from Houston. Another defensive player. Their O line is pretty stout. I think defense needs a bit of work. I think that will work out best for them, in my eyes.
Who'd you pick?
Peyton Turner, Houston.
Okay.
Ravens. Oh god, this one actually gave me a lot of trouble. QB can't really throw. They don't really have a system for him to throw the football, so it's not really great. I said their defense is pretty good.
QB can't really throw. like we're any better. Like we're any better than him.
Yeah, but you know what? Like I've said, until they start getting him throwing, they ain't really no Super Bowl anytime soon. Ravens, I've got them taking a wide receiver, Rondell Moore from Purdue. Someone quick, just because Brown doesn't seem to be capable of doing anything on his own as much at the moment. So that's what I've gone with that one. Saints, I was gonna go linebacker, but he's gone to the Broncos. I think they're gonna go for a cornerback with I think Lattimore's in his last year. So I think they're gonna take Taysom Campbell. Hold on one second, actually. Taysom Campbell from Georgia, basically. I think that would be a good fit just to get him in the system early. Give him at least a year. He doesn't have to worry about taking over the number one receiver anytime straight
Sorry,
away.
who'd you say you're taking?
Tyson Campbell.
Tyson Campbell. What?
No, never mind.
Actually,
Never mind.
no. I just realized. The only reason why I had him there because I didn't expect Samuel to be there at this time, and I just realized that he's actually still on the board. Oh well, I'm gonna stick with Campbell.
Let's talk. If you're gonna go Georgia cornerbacks, how are you not taking Eric Stokes?
Is he still there?
Yeah, Eric Stokes is still there.
Oh right, yes he is.
To be fair, Tyson Campbell's probably graded higher on the NFL's board.
Yeah, he has been graded higher, so it's a tough one, isn't it? And let's just go with that, I guess. Packers, their needs were O-line, receiver, corner. Wait, has Jenkins already gone? Yes, he has. I feel that actually, you know what? Packers are going to take Stokes at the cornerback. Someone to beef up that secondary, give them a bit of stability, I guess. strong pick. Bills. I had a bit of issue. Well, I didn't have a bit of an issue. I had the Bateman go in there as the receiver to help out with Stephon Diggs, but he has officially disappeared off my board. So
but just think, you've got Kadarius Toney,
yeah, I
you've
was
got Terrace Marshall.
actually gonna go Terrace Marshall. Terrace Marshall to obviously help
I'm
out.
gonna argue that.
Yeah, help out Diggs there. I think that would be a good match. Chiefs.
They did lose John Brown as well, didn't they? So
Yeah, I believe so. I think so actually.
Didn't they re-sign everyone?
I think they re-signed everyone actually. No, and yeah, they did re-sign everyone. Wow, that's gonna be an interesting team this year. The Chiefs, we all know where they're going for. They're definitely taking a tackle. They have no choice but to take a tackle after that Super Bowl appearance. The two tackles I have is either Alex Leatherwood or Landon Dickerson. I feel like the Chiefs will probably take Alex Leatherwood from Alabama. Should be able to have an impact going in straight away. Would be interesting to see how that would work out for them.
is
And
around that area, you've got two linemen that you could take. Like you got Eichenberg, Dickerson, Radams,
yeah,
even Field as well. So no,
yeah,
fair play. Fair play.
they got a good look. And the Bucks, uh, they've actually re-signed everyone and they've added to their roster. So the Bucks were one that I had a bit of trouble with, but their needs were the Bucks' needs were D lineman, running back, edge, or a receiver. I don't think they need much help on their defensive side as much. Receiving core is strong. I'm actually gonna follow the grain and most draft boards. They have the Bucks drafting Najee Harris from Alabama, having him sit there behind Giovanni Bernard, Fournette, and who's the other one that's there?
Leonard Fournette.
No, it says
Did we
Fournette.
sign again?
Yeah, they signed everyone. They re-signed every single person back to that team. Yeah, but I think they're gonna take
Got
Harris.
got Ron Jones Jr. as well. haven't they?
Yeah,
Jr.,
that's it. Yeah, that's the last one I was thinking of. Yeah, I think they're gonna take Najee Harris with that last pick, let him sit for a year just to chill and relax and learn how things flow.
Come on, base guy.
Yeah. So my picks, Jags are picking cornerback oh wow, can't even say his name. Tevin Mohering from TCU. Browns are gonna take Peyton Turner, D lineman. Ravens will pick a receiver, Randall Moore. Saints will take Taysom Campbell. Packers will select Stokes. Bills will take Marshall. Chiefs will take Alex Leatherwood, and Bucks will take Najee Harris. Well, that mock draft.
That's all Ryan's fault, man. That fucked up.
All right, so I'm just gonna
Yeah,
run
that mock draft.
through. I'm gonna run through.
The guy only wanted to make sure that Pitts went to Miami. That was all he wanted to do.
That was it. So our mock draft, as it goes in the craziest starts. I don't think I'd ever see this one happen. Ever.
Put a screenshot of all of our picks up at the end, innit, and we'll see who's closest.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's what I'm gonna do. On the night. I'm gonna have it.
Well, I guess none of us are going to be close because Ryan just completely wrecked it. But
So we starting from the Jags at number 1, take Trevor Lawrence. Justin Fields at number 2 to the Jets. Zach Wilson to the 49ers. Still, yeah. Lance QB to the Falcons. Slater to the Bengals. Pitts to Miami. Chase to the Lions. Sword to the Panthers. We have Parson to Broncos. Sertan to the Cowboys. Waddle to Giants. Devontae Smith to the Eagles. JC Horn to the Chargers. Tucker to the Vikings. Patriots will trade with the Bears, and the Bears will select Matt Jones. Cardinals with Newsom, cornerback. Raiders will pick Darrison O'Lyman. Etienne will go to Miami. Wow, Jesus Christ. Farley at 19 to the Washington. Patriots at pick 20 will select Collins, linebacker. Colts will pick Pay, edge rusher. Titans will pick Bateman, receiver. Jets, Phillips, edge rusher. Steelers, Jenkins, O-lineman. Jags will pick Mohering, cornerback. Browns, Turner. Wow, this is a lot. Turner, inside D lineman. Ravens will select receiver Randall Moore. Saints will pick Tyson Campbell. Packers will pick Eric Stokes. Bills will select Marshall Jr. and Chiefs will select Levelwood and Bucks will select Najee Harris. Wow, that draft board was completely destroyed from the get-go.
I'll put it this way. At least King is guaranteed to get one pick right.
Yes. King is the only one.
Which is more than all of us can say for our picks.
Yes, King just screwed up that whole. Just to make sure.
Frustrating because if King gets more picks right than we do,
he's gonna be like, "Oh, I'm the great one."
Yeah, well, you guys had it hard though that second half of the draft.
It's difficult, man. Especially once it just got wrecked, you're just like, "Oh, okay." Okay.
You know, I and even if like personally, I think if the Falcons are at 4, it'd be good for them to take Pitts, but I think that they'll end up trading down more than anything.
But the question is, who's going to
trade down? Because don't get me wrong, having Pitts will be fantastic because he's probably
the best
offensive player in the draft behind Trevor Lawrence, not including quarterbacks, obviously, but
yeah.
I think they have so many holes that for them to trade down and collect more picks would probably be more worthwhile. You open up the chance of getting someone like Caleb Farley, Patrick Surtain, depending on how far you trade down. I wouldn't be surprised if like someone like Dallas decides they want to trade up and get Pitts because that's just like a Dallas thing to do, isn't it?
True. I don't know. Pitts is. Do you think the Jets would be stupid? Well, no, they wouldn't actually. No.
Well, no, if they hadn't traded Sam Darnold, it kind of would have left. Oh, maybe they keep Darnold and they take Pitts. Now that they've traded Darnold, their only option is to really go QB. I think anyway.
Yeah,
and it's the Jets. Who knows?
Jesus. This draft board looks a mess. This draft board actually looks a mess. Alright, so just to clarify, I will be doing a live draft next week Thursday. I will have our mock draft up next to me on the screen, and we will see who actually gets the most correct picks that night. I believe that only one of us will go.
One pick is going to be correct, and
only
that's
one of us.
King's first pick.
Only one of us is going to go 1 for 8. If any of us, next week Thursday.
What time?
I believe it's at 12 p.m.
12 a.m. I've got Friday off. I might have to join you on that.
Yeah, so I'm
Thursday. What? Friday morning at 12 a.m.
Yeah, I think it's like 12 a.m. I'll double check. Normally it starts at 12.
Is it on
the clock at 12?
Oh, it's 1 o'clock. Yeah, it's 1 o'clock. Sky Sports.
Oh man, I'm too off for that, man.
It starts at 1, so that'll be an interesting one to go through.
Oh, Sky Sports NFL channel. Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, I might have to watch that. I might have to actually stay awake.
Yeah, the thing is, I've always watched the first couple picks and then I just knock out. So if I've got something,
I'll do the standard thing, innit? We'll watch the first couple of picks, fall asleep, and then just wait. Pick, innit?
Yeah, you don't do that actually a lot. Actually,
because like you wake me up and then it'll be like, oh yeah, Patriots have traded back, so I'll fall asleep.
But yeah, so I'll start the draft at 12 o'clock. Run through our mock draft and just see what all the hype is with the pre-show and the pre-game and see how they actually are dealing with coronavirus. But again, this draft board is a mess. Yeah, so I will see you all next week Thursday. Stay safe And if you disagree with our picks, let us know. Thank you all. See ya.